angels rise, join the triumph of the skies, with angelic host proclaim, Christ is born in Bethlehem. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King.
Marley was dead, to begin with. There's no doubt whatever about that. He was as dead as a doornail. And yet Scrooge had never painted out old Marley's name. There it stood, years afterwards, above the warehouse door, Scrooge and Marley. Oh, but he was a tight-fisted hand at the grindstone, Scrooge. A squeezing, wrenching, grasping, scraping, clutching, covetous old sinner. The cold within him froze his old features, nipped his pointed nose, shriveled his cheek. It stiffened his gait and made his eyes red and his thin lips blue. And he spoke out shrewdly in his grating voice. Once upon a time, of all the good days in the year, on Christmas Eve, old Scrooge sat busy in his counting house. The door of his dingy office was open that he might keep his eye upon his clerk, Bob Cratchitt, who in a dismal little cell beyond was copying letters.
Last Michaelmas, you have owed me 11 shillings and 3 pence. If this amount is not paid with interest...
Merry Christmas, Uncle. Merry Christmas, Bob.
A Merry Christmas, Mr. Fred.
A very Merry Christmas, Uncle.
I'm back.
Christmas, a humbug, Uncle? Oh, you don't mean that, I'm sure.
I do. Merry Christmas. What right have you to be merry? What reason have you to be merry? You're poor enough.
Come then, what right have you to be dismal? You're rich enough.
I'm back.
Oh, don't be cross, Uncle.
What else can I be when I live in such a world of fools as this? What's Christmas to you but a time for finding yourself a year older and not an hour richer? If I could work my will, every idiot who goes about with Merry Christmas on his lips should be boiled with his own pudding and buried with a stake of holly through his heart.
Uncle.
Nephew, keep Christmas in your way and let me keep it in mine.
Keep it? But you don't keep it.
Let me leave it alone then. Much good may it do you. Much good it has ever done you.
There are many things from which I might have derived good, by which I have not profited, I dare say. Christmas among the rest. But I've always thought of Christmas time as a good time. A kind, forgiving, charitable, pleasant time. And therefore, Uncle, though it has never put a scrap of gold or silver in my pockets, I believe that it has done me good and will do me good. And I say God bless it.
Well spoken, Mr. Fred. God
Let me hear another sound from you, Bob Cratchitt, and you'll keep your Christmas by losing your situation.
Yes, sir.
As for you, nephew, you're quite a powerful speaker. Wonder you don't go into Parliament.
Don't be angry, Uncle. Come, dine with us tomorrow.
I'd sooner see you in... Cratchitt, what are you doing?
I was only putting a bit more coal on the fire, Mr. Scrooge. Seeing your nephew came in, and it's so cold.
More coal, indeed. Put it back in the scuttle.
Uncle, why will you not have dinner with us?
Why did you get married?
Because I fell in love.
Because you fell in love. That's the only thing in the world more ridiculous than a Merry Christmas.
Nay, Uncle. But you never came to see me before that happened. Why give it as a reason for not coming now?
Good afternoon.
I want nothing from you. I ask nothing of you. Why can't we be friends?
Good afternoon.
I'm sorry to find you so resolute, but I've tried, and I'll keep my Christmas humor to the last. So a Merry Christmas, Uncle.
Humbug.
And a Happy New Year, too.
Good afternoon.
A Merry Christmas to you, Bob, and to Mrs. Cratchitt and Tiny Tim.
Thank you, Mr. Fred, and a very Merry Christmas to you, sir.
Nonsense. Twaddle. Flummery. Not 2 sixpences to jingle together in their pockets, and talking about a Merry Christmas.